Hello everybody and welcome back to Tea With Me. I'm Michelle C.
I'm Michelle K.
And today we're going to have a look at some Reddit stories. I've got one here. It's, am I the a-hole for not moving to another gym machine?
So grab yourselves a drink.
Yep.
We'll settle down.
We've got our tea. Yeah. And I'm going to go for it.
Go for it.
I, 28 male, got called an a-hole by a woman who looked to be in her mid-30s, early 40s at the gym because I wouldn't move to another gym machine when asked. I was at the gym this morning and usually do weights and move on to cardio. I had been on the Stairmaster for about 20 minutes when a woman interrupted me by clacking her keys on the bottom step, which made me lose my footing and I landed on my knee.
Jesus.
Well, she doesn't.
That is bad etiquette, right?
Yes, absolutely.
If you want someone's attention in the gym, because generally people are wearing earphones or headphones, you get in front of them.
Yeah,
so they can see you. You don't go and bang behind them.
It's just rude, woman. What are you doing? Anyway.
Let's see what her reasoning was.
I told her, WTF, we all know what that stands for, is she doing, since I don't know her, and she says something along the lines of, would you mind moving machines as this is the one I use and I'd feel more comfortable if you were further away. Okay.
Entitlement?
Yeah.
Jeez.
To SYA, what does that stand for? I don't know. Oh, I think it's just a typo. To say, yeah. Sorry, I just don't know. Sometimes when I look at these things, I'm like, is that another acronym?
There are abbreviations everywhere.
Yeah. To say that I was surprised and ticked off was an understatement. I told her no, because she basically made me fall down the stairs in order to get my attention for something so meaningless. Absolutely, mate. I got back up and put my headphones on and I could clearly hear her yelling at me even with music playing.
Wow.
Turn it up. Next thing I know, the gym staff member was behind me to see what the problem was, and here she is berating me for not moving while I continue on the Stairmaster. The staff member gets my attention and I come back down and explain the situation. When I'm told that I can stay where I am, the woman goes livid and walks out. Well, she's the one with the problem.
I'd be more comfortable if you could leave.
Why though?
Let me
Why?
have this machine.
Is that because
people get really precious though, don't they? It's like parking spaces.
Oh,
and
I
stuff,
know.
People get really protective and territorial over things.
I do though. Outside my house sometimes.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Somebody's parked in
Someone's
my space.
parked outside.
But
my house.
I would never because it's I have to park on the
You
road.
wouldn't be a Karen.
I definitely wouldn't be a Karen. I have a little bit of a whinge about it to myself, as I'm sure we all do, because it is an inconvenience. And then I just carry on and look for the next available space and get on with my day.
Because that's normal. That's what normal people do.
That's what rational
not entitled humans think a public gym is theirs.
I know, right?
This is my machine.
I could understand if he just walked into a house and started using her gym equipment. That would be a different issue. But anyway,
honestly,
he continues. I've always been quite aware of my surroundings, especially in public, because I know many women feel uncomfortable being so close to men they don't know. Is this because all men are predators, I suppose?
I mean, I get where he's coming from. Women do get uncomfortable. Like, when you're walking at night and there's a man walking behind you, it does make you feel a bit...
I feel uncomfortable, though. I just feel vulnerable when it's dark with anybody walking behind me.
You don't know, do you?
Yeah.
If they're a stranger.
No. Anyway.
But not in a gym.
I probably would have moved if she had asked nicely, but I don't feel like I did anything wrong. I've told a few friends and some of them agreed that I should have just moved.
No.
Am I the a-hole?
No.
I'd be interested to know, are these male friends or female friends?
I don't know.
But info for those who ask, there's no time limit on the machines and there's multiple floors of cardio equipment.
Exactly.
So it is just entitled Karen, isn't it? Just strolling in, that's mine.
Someone's on my machine. How dare they?
I'm sure.
And I'm glad, as someone who worked in a gym, I am glad that the staff were on his side and said, no, you can stay there.
I'd have been mortified, I think, if he'd have said that the staff member asked him to move, because that's a sorry state of affairs.
Well, it's like the blind guy in the gym, and the woman went up to him and told him to stop staring at her. And he was like, I'm blind, I'm not staring at you.
Oh.
And the staff, she went and got the staff, and he was saying to the staff member, "I'm blind," and they were like, "Well, you still can't make people uncomfortable." I was like, "He's not looking at you.
Yeah.
He can't see you."
My goodness, poor chap.
I mean, the staff were idiots in that sense, but I'm glad these ones weren't.
Yeah, no, these are good by the sounds of it. Okay, so here we go. Somebody has commented. So, she approached you to move because it made her uncomfortable. You were there. What a stupid excuse to make you move. Because she liked that machine better. Not the a-hole. Some people are just ridiculous. Glad staff took your side. Hope your knee is better.
Oh.
Well, that's it, isn't it? And if somebody makes you feel uncomfortable, why do you need to give them that problem? That's...
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
it's like
it's
the
her
world
problem.
shouldn't cater to your triggers.
No, absolutely. If it's, you
And
know,
your
she's the one with
comfort.
the problem, remove herself from the
Yeah.
situation.
It's just entitlement.
Yeah, somebody else has said, if he was in the women's bathroom, that would be one thing. But he is not allowed to exist as a man in public. And this is how men feel
Not in
nowadays.
2023.
It's awful.
That is
Definitely
awful.
not the a-hole.
Not the a-hole
Not
for
the
the
a-hole.
Michelles. The Michelles have spoken.
Yes, the Michelles have spoken. Jury's out. Clearly he's allowed to exist as a man in public, seeing as the gym told her to pound rocks. No different from a guy asking a woman to move because she's distracting. Neither is cool. How many men do that? I've never
heard of a man
Never
doing
heard
that.
of a story of a man going up
Yeah.
to a woman saying, I'm sorry, but you're distracting me. Can you move?
No, they'll just carry on looking at her behind.
Oh,
Or whatever it is that's distracting.
yeah. And I'm sure plenty of women get distracted by men at the gym.
Oh,
But
God,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Here it goes. His masculine aura violated her feminine chakra. I have no idea how to use those terms, but my random gibberish makes as much sense as her delusional gibberish.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
Indeed.
I do think that's hilarious. His masculine aura violated. It's quite a strong word
Yeah.
as well, isn't it? Her feminine chakra. Oh, and somebody else commented to that and said it does, and it's also hilarious and accurate. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
No, her chi was unbalanced. I think that's an understatement. You use them as well as any rich white woman who likes to appropriate Indian culture so she can fake spirituality. Kudos on the excellent character work. Oh dear.
Oh, with the appropriation nonsense
I
again.
know. And then somebody says, oh wow, now I really want to use this as a quote one day. I wait for glory with great anticipation.
Make sure you
So
write
yes,
it
everybody,
down.
this is note to self: seek out quotes for glory on Reddit. That's where they all are. So actually, I do want to memorise that and use it myself one day.
The
His
masculine aura.
masculine aura violated her feminine chakra. Anywho, I think the overall.
Hang on, there's a comment there that mentions Andrew Tate.
Oh, is there? Oh, yes. Here we go. Okay, right.
Reddit don't like Andrew Tate.
Many
So I'm
people
intrigued to
don't.
see what they've
Yes.
said.
So this guy has said, there's a mentality spread by people like Andrew Tate and his followers, as well as shallow women, that women can just accuse or treat men like shit in public and they'll get away with it. The issue is sometimes it works, most of the time it doesn't. That causes a mentality in other people that men can't just exist without the risk of being attacked and having their lives destroyed for being in the wrong place at the wrong time. This woman clearly has that mentality. I'm just glad the worker didn't. I believe he's misconstrued a lot of what Andrew Tate has actually said because he's, you know...
As most people do.
Yes, they do.
The problem isn't this woman has a sense that she can just accuse a man of stuff in public and everyone will take her side. It's just the entitlement that she has of this is my machine in this public gym.
But also, I do think there was an element of you're making me feel uncomfortable as well.
Yeah, she was just using that to try and get her way.
Yeah. Ooh.
Trying to use her feminine wiles, but it didn't work.
Manipulating the situation to her own end.
Absolutely.
Yeah, had it have been another woman on her machine, What would she have done? Probably not even...
Probably wouldn't have even approached. No. Certainly wouldn't have banged her keys on the step.
No, because she's likely to get a...
kick.
Yeah.
Kick back.
Whereas a man's not typically going to do that to a woman.
No.
You know, but...
Hmm.
Yes. Shall we have a look at something else?
Yes, let's.